What did you see, the AC wall? What did you see on that? And do you think something could be coming down from the league on that?
I mean, not from my viewpoint. I mean, I saw a little bit of the replay after, and I think Pablo got, I don't know if he got screened or what happened on that end. So Pablo's on the floor, and so I think Quincy was just trying to, give him a good hard foul just to make sure that he didn't go down and score. So whether that's, flagrant one or flagrant two or whatever that is. But then when Wall got up and pushed him, and then Quincy went back at him aggressively and, looked like he was winding up. But as his arm kind of came around, he ended up kind of coming around the backside of him. So he didn't throw a punch at any point. So, hopefully, the league will see it that way. But we'll find out the next day or so.
Considering the point of the game, you guys were making a run. I mean, what's your feeling on the whole incident? I mean, do you frown upon that type of actions?
No, I mean, I think if there's intent, to create that type of situation, then, that's not who we necessarily want to become. But I don't think that was Quincy's intent. So, instead of maybe letting the guy go down and score, I think he just wanted to, take a foul, give a foul, and, see if we could kind of play from there. So, I don't think any of our guys are built in a way to do things intentionally to hurt guys or, create that type of scenario.
What did you see from John and Wall and what he was able to do, especially early on?
Well, I mean, I think his speed causes problems for, every team that they play against. And so, he's an all-star player. There are going to be nights where he plays well, and sometimes you can do something about it, sometimes you can't. These numbers don't jump off the page. These are near his averages. Maybe he scored 5 or 6 more points than what he averages. But, John Wall didn't beat us by himself. And, that's the message that we all have to understand. It's a team game. Their team was better than us today. And, obviously John was a catalyst, but, it wasn't the type of individual performance that we could not have overcome had we played better.
But just the energy at the very start when Washington got up, was the early start, or what would you?
Yeah, I don't know for the early start. In my experience, the home team is a little tougher sometimes to play at home on Christmas. You got the family and Christmas and tickets and all these other things that are on your plate. Compared to the road team. And I thought Washington started the game with a road game, we came to win mindset, and we started the game, as though it was Christmas Day and we were going to have time to get into the game. And the rest of the game was even from there. But to have a team like Washington come in and score 34 in the first quarter, get confident, get rhythm to their game, it was tough for us to overcome that.
Derek, in terms of AC, does he need to handle that situation differently? Are you upset in any way with how he reacted? No, I don't. I think it's tough to judge guys based on their reaction to something. Like I said, I think, when guys have an intent or they're malicious in creating those type of situations, I think that's different. But, grown men in a highly emotional environment where, he gives a foul, the guy stands up, pushes him aggressively, hits him in the face a little bit, not with the punch, but just it was an aggressive exchange. Quincy didn't throw a punch; he just kind of went back at him aggressively, and so I don't think that's a situation where, we need to try and explain to Quincy he shouldn't do that again. I think if anything, what we want to do as a team is, become a group where, we don't necessarily have to put ourselves in that situation at all. We play well enough, we play at a high enough level that all of those things are beneath us. Bad calls, what other guys try to do to get you out of your game. You get to a point where you can play through all those things.
Saturday night, the Knicks kick off a West Coast road trip in Sacramento.
Only on MSG Network.
Knicks, Kings. Live coverage begins Saturday at 9:30 on MSG.